I think we started dinner about 7:15, and dinner should have started at 6:30. And I'm not going to call anybody out by name because they don't deserve to have their name dragged for this. It just brought up a topic for this because things happen at weddings and not everything goes according to plan. So in this instance, let's just talk about the timeline that we had for Saturday that was supposed to be as planned, and then we'll kind of talk about what actually happened. So, I was set to start at 5 o'clock. Guests start showing up. I actually started playing early, 4:30. I got there at 4:30. I just started playing. Started at 5 o'clock. Grand entrance at 6:15, followed by a greeting by the bride's father, blessing by the priest, and then table dismissal for dinner. Okay, followed by toasts, and then cake cutting. And then first dance, father-daughter, on and on and on, okay? What actually ended up happening is food was running a little bit behind. I was made aware of it, so we kind of finagled the timeline so that it wasn't a big impact on the entire night. So I wasn't necessarily made aware of it as soon as I wish I would have been, but that's okay. So what happened is we get to the point where we do the grand entrance. At this point, I have no idea that food is running behind, so I'm just like, we're good. Everything's going to flow. We walk in, crowd is rocking, 400 people just roaring for the bride and groom. They walk in, we got the cold sparklers going off. It's absolutely bonkers. It's everything they probably wanted. And so I check with the caterer. I'm like, are you guys ready to start dinner? Because we're ready to start dismissing. He says, give me 10 minutes. I go, cool, that's fine. 10 minutes comes, finds out he's still not ready. So I just ask, how much time do you need? He goes, is there any way that we can go into the next thing, like say toast or something? I go, listen, let's cut the cake and then we'll reconvene after that. So we go into cake cutting. They're still not ready. That's cool. So we decide to say toasts. Toast right when they're done saying toast. And actually, we kind of did like a 15-minute pause before toast. I made a quick announcement. I was just like, if your drink's empty, we're going to be saying toast before dinner. So please go grab a drink and we'll kick off toast in like 15 minutes. We do that. And it just worked out perfectly because dinner was ready as soon as the last toast was said. And we start dinner, and it turned out that we were I think we started dinner about 7:15, and dinner should have started at 6:30. And I was actually ready to start dinner at 6:20, but so like 55 minutes from when I was there. But, we kept the show moving. We kept the crowd distracted, and for that, it didn't have any impact on the bride and groom. They were made aware of the slow up because they had to. Otherwise they'd have been like, why is the DJ making us change the order of everything? But, after dinner flew, okay? Dinner flew by because they had 4 lines with 2 tables, 4 serving lines, buffet style. I was dismissing tables. It just flew through it. And I had no issues. Just checking the chat, see if anybody's on. Didn't look like we have any comments. If you're watching this live, be sure to leave a comment with your wedding date. Tell us when you're getting married. Tell us more details about your marriage. Tell us more details about what you need help with, and I'd answer it live right here on the show. But so the main thing is whether I'm your DJ or anyone else is, you'll just want to make sure that you have a very detailed timeline as far as how you want the night to go. But that thing is not set in stone. It's just there to kind of give us a checklist of what we need to accomplish. And if things were to happen which cause it to mess up, that's perfectly fine. You know, your ability to adapt and overcome will still make this a memorable event, and you won't have to think about how we stumbled because of dinner. And right now, as of Tuesday, so 3 days after their wedding, the last thing that couple on Saturday is thinking about is how dinner just screwed up their entire wedding. And that is not the case. So all I got to say is be willing to come up with your schedule, but also know that because of many different factors that are coming into the wedding, things may not go according to plan, and that's okay, because you hired professionals who can adapt and overcome to whatever you throw at them.